we won't have no problems. Hey, don't you go making a fool of me. Don't make no mistake loving you. But if you're running around on me, let me spell it out for you. ITGAS. If I'm not the one you're missing, the one you wanna call when you're feeling low, I'm not the only one you're kissing, but I don't care, I don't care. The one you're looking for in the crowd, the one that calms your mind when it gets too loud. If I'm not the one you want around.
Welcome to the Makeup Table on Planet Flipside.
Hi.
Hi.
Forget to put in the link, then I forget to turn on my microphone. It's so exciting.
It's always fun.
Hi, Grinder. How you doing today?
Hi, Grinder.
I was trying to get it so I could get Steam's audio, because usually I can do it for Jackbox games.
Yeah.
Thank you. And so I was going to see if I could get it to do the same thing for Deceit, so I could play Deceit tonight.
Uh-huh.
And I screwed something up while I was trying to get it to play Deceit, because now it won't even play Jackbox games.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's exciting. That's exciting. I love it. I don't know. I do not know what I'm going to do. I'm going to wear this this wig. It's kind of a bright baby blue. That's the only thing. But I'm starting with this green seafoam
It looks
green
turquoise to me.
Yeah, I have one that has more green in it. That's more turquoise.
That's a pretty color eyeshadow.
Well, thank you. This is actually primer.
It's a primer also.
Yeah. Beauty Creations. I can never remember the name of it. It stains really good.
I want to host at Beauty Creations primers because I do a lot of vivid colors.
Uh-huh. I really like their pomade, but it dried up and I couldn't rejuvenate it with anything. And I tried a lot of things.
I remember us talking about that.
So that I'm disappointed in that. And I never liked their gel liners, the pencil liners. They would just fall apart. They were useless. But I do like their primers. They're nice. They stay very true to color. And sometimes they stain your eyelids really good too.
So, I know a lot about makeup, but I guess I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
My oldest child wears makeup, right?
Oh.
And she had issues with it. So I bought a setting spray on December. For some reason, it doesn't stay on the whole day when she's in school. And I don't know if it's the way she's prepping her skin before she does her makeup.
What is this now again?
Her makeup doesn't stay on.
She's not prepping right.
She
needs to do probably a couple barriers. She probably needs, because she's young comparatively.
Yeah.
She probably needs to do some kinds of primers. She probably needs to do silicone primer.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Because when you're that age, you sweat a lot and you touch your face more than you think you do.
See, the part because she touches her face all the time. And I told her it's because you touch your face all day.
And also she needs something fixative. Like in the 80s we used Aquanet, but I know they have those now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Is
have
it
any anymore.
Boy,
The spray one, yeah, those work the best.
because I use Mario Velasquez setting spray, but I also have mature skin.
Right.
And I don't touch my face all day either.
I was just gonna say, you should look up. I don't know. She's young. She might be able to use Wet and Wild.
So she's Elf right now.
She has Elf. Well, Elf has a good setting spray.
Because she has Fenty. She was using Fenty foundation, but the foundation she was using didn't mix well with the primer she had. So I bought her
Or a silicone in a water or something.
So I had to get her new primer, but she's still having the issue. But I tell her she doesn't need.
Does she powder?
Yeah.
Does she put a powder down? Okay. Because
Yeah.
that was a big deal when I was in high school, junior high and high school. I had to have powder. I hardly ever wear powder anymore.
And she uses a good powder, a really good powder. But I don't think she preps her skin properly either.
Probably not, because that takes time, and you can't see any result.
Yeah,
immediately.
exactly. Because we have different skin types, so I can't give her what I use to put in my skin, because it's not going to help her. Because she has more skin like my sister, which is like,
If she's losing makeup, more likely than not, her skin is soaking it in.
Yep.
So I would say big time moisturize at night and in the morning and see what happens.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Are you feeling better? I've been thinking about you lately. I've been thinking on you.
I guess a lot of people don't see my tattoos because I usually have.
You hide them.
I have them all over too. I have.
But they're everywhere.
My back. Yeah. Just.
I am warm.
Yeah, it's. Well,
I put my hair up in my neck because I was so warm. I'm wearing a wig today, but
it's not as hot today as it usually is, but it's very what's the word in what is humid. It's very humid today. But it's not as hot. The high was only like 79. But it's very humid. So it feels like 90, I bet you.
Oh, this is a hard decision. My low light, my highlight. I'm trying to figure out if I want them all the same tone or. Thank you. I have my 70s eyeshadow on right now.
I would walk it. I would spoil it. My eyeshadow probably looks like I'll probably look dead right now if I took my glasses off. Because I've had it on all day.
Oh, I was right about this color. Same color as the primer. I looked at it and I said, I bet that's the same color as primer. So we're going to put a dusting on this because this primer is a little sticky. Anyways, with my old wrinkly skin, it creases and I hate that.
And that's the thing with the oldest child is I don't wear foundation either. So that makes a big difference in my skin also. But even when I was her age, we really
I didn't start wearing concealer until I was like 20.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And then I stopped for a long time.
Even back then, I would just do a ton of black eyeliner with mascara. And
mostly I did black eyeliner, mascara, red lips.
Yeah.
That was it.
I did black lips.
Well, I did black lips when I got to be 18 because you couldn't buy black lipstick anywhere except for Wet n Wild, and it was like putting lipstick on with a candle.
Yeah, so I used black eyeliner with like a orangey brownish lipstick. That's how I did it. But that was like in the 90s and...
Yeah, mine was the late 80s, early 90s.
Mine was the late 90s. Well, because I turned 18 in...
Now, in the early...
2001.
In the early 90s, a friend of mine bought me MAC, which you all think it's expensive now.
Oh,
back then, nobody could afford it. I don't know. Well, she had a lot of money. Like, she inherited a lot of money.
Yeah.
But she got me MAC black lipstick. I used that lipstick for years. I wouldn't let anyone touch it. I was so... Oh, I was terrible.
My mom cleaned a lady's house that worked for Mayor Norman. So we would get free makeup from her. So I wore Mayor Norman from the moment I started wearing makeup until my late teens.
I don't think I've ever actually used Mayor Norman. I know it's a good brand, though.
Well, back then, in the 90s, and when I used it, it was real good. That's all I used. And then after she quit working there, I used Neutrogena foundation forever in the early 2000s.
Oh, Neutrogena never did anything for me. I didn't like it. When I do wear you use NYX. NYX is not bad. I've used it a couple of times.
I like NYX.
The e.l.f. I have the e.l.f. foundation, and I do like it. I have to admit, I do like it. I realized I did use ColourPop before.
Oh, you did?
I did. I had their glitter palettes. Which were really kind of nice because they had that gel. They were like a gel. But you can't find them anywhere anymore.
I like their what do they call it? I have some. Let me pull them out. I can't remember what they're called right now. Like,
you love makeup. Well, wear it now before you start getting wrinkly.
The jelly mutts. It's the jelly mutts, the pods, the ColourPop jelly mutts. Do you like the jelly eyeshadow? I like those from ColourPop.
If I could find aloe without lanacane in it, I just mix my own because I have when I buy glitter, I don't mess around. I buy these huge bags of glitter.
Yeah.
This thing is full, and it's like a white. It's like a clear, crystal neon clear color, and it's crafting, but it's food grade basically, so you can wear it on your skin. I just use white glue, but this set me back like $3, and I'll have enough glitter for the rest of my freaking life.
Yeah, you will be.
I have a silver one made out of charcoal. I thought that was the coolest thing. I've never seen that before. It doesn't translate good on camera though, so I very rarely use it on here. It just looks streaky, but in outside, it's really cool. It's black glitter.
Oh,
it's really cool. It just looks weird on camera though. It's like, oh, that's not really the way that looks.
Yeah, because when I use black glitter and I take pictures, they don't look like. No, I don't think you're gonna get wrinkles in your 30s because I'm 40 and I don't have wrinkles.
Wrinkles start in about 45.
Yeah, because I'll be 41 in a month and a half or 2 months. I don't even know what's today. I'll be 41 in June. And my mom was 48 when she passed away, and she did she did not have any wrinkles.
I'm telling you, my mother is, what is she? I'm 50, so she's 70. Yeah.
Mine,
And she's just starting to get wrinkles now.
the only reason why I say wrinkles when she passed away is because she lost so much weight because of the cancer.
Yeah.
So it made her skin,
That's honestly what probably a lot of my wrinkles are.
it made her skin like droopy.
Jag.
Yeah. But when she didn't have wrinkles.
Chris, you don't look like you're in your 40s. You look like you're 25.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Some guy called me beautiful on TikTok yesterday. It was awesome.
Take it.
He was being so sweet, and he like did this whole thing, blah 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 blah. He said, "And do I dare say beautiful?" I said, "You did. Thank you."
I'm gonna have to go look.
It was sweet. It was on my one that I actually posted yesterday. That I did yesterday.
I'm
My big ears.
the comments, but I'm bad about going back and looking at
I'm an
comments.
attention whore. I love it. I really am. Just give me attention. I don't care. Give me bad attention and I'll play with you. It's not, I'm not gonna be nice though.
Yeah.
I'll be mean right back. Thank you. So are you, you know. You're absolutely gorgeous. And she has the big curly hair too, you know, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Hers is just dark. And it's very long and it's very curly. She almost got a white girl fro.
Mm.
And the reason why Vixie keeps me around is because I'm good for the ego. I'll keep you around because you're a sweetheart and I love you. Actually, I don't keep you around. I sit on the porch and I wait for you to come and visit. That's basically what happens. I didn't go anywhere. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. It's too much like work to leave. I signed up for Threads and I keep getting I made a post on Threads and I keep getting all these notifications. I finally turned them off yesterday. But I keep getting all these notifications because they're like, hey, so-and-so followed you. Hey, so-and-so followed you. Hey, so-and-so followed you. I'm like, these are probably all the people who follow me on Instagram because I don't recognize any of the names. I have tons of people who follow me on Instagram, but there are only a handful that interact with me.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of guys follow me and I'm like,
yep, me too. The guys who follow me are either their late teens, early 20s,
yeah.
or they're 60s, 70.
Yep.
I like have that one end of the spectrum or the other. It's funny. Well, I do have guys my own age following me too.
Oh, it's a fake account.
I love it when it's a young kid though, because they're so funny. They think they're such hot shit. I'm like,
I know.
dude, you wouldn't even know what to do with me if you had me.
The oldest kid
I would
was
be so overwhelmed.
The oldest kid was my friends follow you. Why don't you follow them back? I go, I don't follow anybody back that's a minor. If I don't know you. If I don't know you.
One of my best friend's daughter followed me and I didn't follow her back. And she called me and said, would you please, Auntie, follow me back? And I'm like, let me talk to your mom. And I told her, I said, you know what my content is? This is your daughter. She's a year younger than my youngest.
Yeah.
No, she's a year older than my youngest. Something like that. She's about the same age as my youngest. Mm-hmm. I said, so it's up to you. I'm giving you the choice. She said, yeah, you can follow back. I said, okay. But that's the only time I'm going to follow someone under 18 back. Is when I have a good relationship. I have to have a good relationship with their mother. I don't just talk to a stranger.
The only minors I follow is my two nieces, actually.
Which that makes sense because they're relatives.
Yeah. I'm like,
and I'm not worried that I'm going to get in trouble or I'm going to do something bad or blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like all of a sudden I have to take care of somebody. That's not mine.
And I think to myself, my kids are not that interesting. Like, you know, come on now.
I don't want to do it.
Mm. I don't know why, but my kid is in there like making a weird noise.
What
He
is?
it kind of sounds like a monkey, like he's making a monkey sound.
Mm.
I don't know what he's doing. I know he's playing his game, so who knows? He was mad because he didn't want to eat what I cooked. Oh, that was dumb.
You know what I had for dinner tonight? I couldn't decide what I wanted for dinner.
What
Hey,
did you
Berta,
have?
how's everything going? Everybody
Hey,
doing good? I
Maria.
hope so. Give everyone my love.
What did you have for dinner today?
Cereal.
Oh,
Because I could not
well,
decide what I wanted. I'm having one of those days, but I had to eat something before I could take my pills.
well, I
So I
made
had
chicken.
cereal.
I made
I don't even
chicken.
like cereal usually.
I made chicken Alfredo.
I love chicken Alfredo. I had that the other day.
I make the Alfredo sauce and all that from
I
scratch.
baked the chicken. Are you a chicken boiler?
No, I bake
I
it.
hate boiled chicken. So many
No.
people boil chicken. I don't like any boiled meat. Not even stew meat. I sear stuff before I put it in a stew or something.
So if I
Ugh.
know ahead of time that I'm gonna make it, like if I know the day before, I'll defrost the chicken and put the chicken in the crock pot and cook it that way. But
Oh,
because I
I'm
didn't
not
know,
a crock pot cooker.
well,
I have a deep thing that I do for slow cooking in the oven. But
I use a crock pot just because it's easier for me. It's more convenient.
well, I love you, Myrtle. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. I'm gonna actually try to put eyelashes on today.
I just use a crock pot because it's easier for me. Didn't worry about the oven.
I just don't. Well, here's when I will use. I don't have a crock pot. No, I take that back. I do have a crock pot. I got a crock pot the first year we were married at Christmas from his sister.
Mm.
I use it for soups and dips if we're having a dinner party.
Yeah.
But what I do have is I have a Nico, which were made before crock pots, and you can fit like two turkeys in, two like 20 to 30 pound turkeys in them. They're huge.
Yeah.
But they're roasters. They're countertop roasters. Now I use them. I used to use them when we would have big company. Like I would do 4 chickens in one of those. And it's like roasted chicken.
I need to get a roaster. So when I do like turkey and stuff like that, because I had to borrow one on Thanksgiving because we don't have one. My dad.
My griddle. I had an electric griddle. It was like this. I love that thing.
I have a griddle and I love that thing. I use that thing.
Mine died. I need another one. I kill them all the time. They don't make them as good as they used to.
So I got an air fryer for Christmas this last year because I got one the year before for my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
And I killed it in a year. Like it died. So it was small.
I usually break the plastic parts.
No, I use it too much to make it when it stays set no more. Like it when it slip in.
Mm-hmm.
So she bought me a new one, but she bought me a bigger one. So I use the air fryer a lot for like.
Oh, we love our air fryer. We do.
But
we do all the breaded stuff that we used to not eat. Now we do like shrimp and fish and chicken and stuff.
I still feel like I need a bigger one because, like.
Yeah, ours we do little batches. I mean, it's big. It's a good size one.
I just hate having to do multiple batches.
My favorite thing to do in there is potatoes.
I have what we use
roasted potatoes because when you do them in the oven, they take freaking ever. But I love them.
Even baked potatoes, I'll put baked potatoes in the air fryer.
I've never done them in the air fryer.
If you coat them with oil and season the potato before you do it, it's really good.
So you do it just like you do with the cut up ones. Do you know what temperature and how long?
I'll have to look.
Okay.
I
Write me when you get a chance.
Yeah, I have
I'd be
it.
curious about that because hubby and I both like baked potatoes, but they take forever. And I don't like them in the microwave. You get hard spots.
Hold on, Betsy.
Okay. I had to come since it's been forever since I last been in a live of yours. I know. I miss you. Should have done this before the show, doing an eye treatment, but my eyes are really sunken. If they were puffy, I would use hemorrhoid cream. But the cool thing about this is the little applicator is always cold. The little metal applicator. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I'm out of that stuff.
Wasn't that a fun entrance?
That was a fine entrance.
Hold on. Hold on. Stay there. Don't come any closer. If it was my biological child, he's already popped out here.
I completely understand, actually.
But it's because of who it is.
Yeah.
And what she wasn't dressed appropriate, like to be on film.
She wasn't put together enough.
Yeah. She just got out of the shower. I'm like, why are you screaming?
Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming, kid? Quit screaming.
Did you all come in here squealing? I'm like, why are you squealing? I'm not tired. She wanted to know if she could stay the night with her best friend. They haven't seen each other since I got her.
Oh.
And I told her, yes, if they pick her up. Because my husband's gone.
Right.
He won't be home till 7:30 tomorrow morning.
Holy.
They're telling us he leaves at 5 p.m.
I'm a potato girl, too.
He leaves at 5 p.m. and he comes back at 7:30 a.m.
My husband used to do late night shifts.
And then he has to work tomorrow night, too. Oh, he might. I don't know. They might cancel it, but they haven't canceled it yet, so
Right.
I don't know if they're going to.
Oh,
I'm surprised I still have lipstick on. I've had it on since 10 o'clock.
Wow, that's good lipstick.
And I didn't eat and drink and that kind of stuff with it. What am I wearing? It might be. What is this? I can't even see what the brand is. It's OIP? I don't know. I don't know.
I smelled coffee on me today. That's all I can smell is coffee. Not terribly upset about it. Just I keep touching it and like, oh yeah. Anything planned for today besides makeup table? Yes, tonight is gaming with Vixie.
Oh yeah. Last week we got on there and just boosted it. What did that last week?
We just did that? Wasn't that? I don't remember.
I think it was.
It was one of those days. We just visited. Now, why did you go? Okay, here's a story. I don't usually put lids on my coffee cups, even if I'm using the thermal ones. I have when they're hot. When it's hot coffee, I don't like the lids. But we decided we're going to put a lid on it today because my eldest keeps trying to put his hands in it.
Mm.
Like he's curious. Because sometimes
And
he
did
kind
you
of has the
go?
mentality of a 13-month-old a lot
Did
of the
you
time.
go to drink it and go like this and spill it?
And it goes right down. But no, what had happened was we put the lid on it and I went to click back the piece that clicks back. I went to click it back and I flipped. It flipped out and
Oh.
I kind of lost the coffee for a second. It went all down my front. It was traumatic.
Do you know I drink hot coffee with a straw?
See,
Like,
I can't do that.
When y'all
I
see me,
can drink hot coffee, but not
when
with
y'all see me with coffee at the coffee house with a straw, it's hot coffee.
if I'm using a straw, I have to wait for it to get almost room temperature, like at least 120.
So I have a thing where temperatures I can handle really hot stuff because I'm not having a lot of filling.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me, but I have to drink with a straw. I cannot drink anything without a straw. I'll choke.
Sometimes I develop like a dysphagia where I have a harder time with a liquid. Like I need something thicker, like a
Yeah.
warm Jello consistency.
So every 3 months I get injections in my neck, my throat, steroids to help with the
Okay.
swallowing. And so right before right before you hit your voice spots, if anything hits me in a certain spot, it'll make me choke. So they have because it's so sensitive, so they have to numb they basically numb it so that I don't choke when I swallow. Because they thought I was aspirating, but I'm not aspirating. It's more like of a sensory thing.
Yeah. Aspirating
And,
sucks.
and so I'm supposed to get another injection this month. But if we don't get insulin, then I don't get it. And if I don't get it, I start choking. Even if I use a straw. I'll choke on liquid and food.
Have you
Liquid
ever
and
used
solid.
thickener?
Huh?
Have you ever used thickener?
Yeah, but that's not it's not because of
It doesn't help.
no.
Hmm.
It's because of the there's a part in my throat that's so like touchy in a way that
Okay.
if anything touches it, I gag. Like it basically gags me in a way. So
Mhm.
they numb my, so the way you
It's
type
kind of
up,
like the opposite of dysphagia.
yeah. So
That's
they numb it. And they have to do it every 3 months.
Huh. I've honestly never heard of that. That's
I
interesting.
I've been
Pain
doing
in the ass, I'm sure, but
it
interesting.
because it's a big needle and they stick it in my throat. And they
See,
move
I
the
would definitely need to have some calming meds before that.
and
Because
they
I'd probably
move.
sock somebody in the mouth.
So the first time I did it, I cussed out the doctor because it hurt.
I have hit people before. I hit phlebotomist once.
Mm.
I told him 3 times before he poked me. If you don't get it in the first poke, pull out and try again. If you dig around, I will hit you.
Okay. So when they do the injection in my throat, they kind of dig around because they poke it in multiple spots.
I would not deal well with that at all.
And
You're a better woman than I.
well, I've been doing it for 3 years.
That's true. So they tried right after I had my girl. They wanted to do a bone marrow test because of my thrombocytopenia that I had developed after my first kid. Well, I have big breasts.
Yep.
And the needle has to go into your sternum.
Mm.
And the doctor had me basically almost standing up. The table was tilted so far up, and I had my breasts in my hands pulling them back. And then he had two nurses. He asked if it was okay, and I'm like, I don't care. These things are huge. I know.
Yeah.
And pulled them back. Well, he starts tapping. He doesn't just stick the needle in, because they have to tap it so that they break the bone to get inside the bone to get the marrow. And I'm like, okay. And then I hear my girl start crying in the waiting room with my mom. And he's like, I'm almost there. And I go, okay. And then I got that feeling, that warm feeling that starts at the tips of your toes and starts to roll up your legs. I'm like, hurry up. I'm going to pass out.
Yeah.
He goes, I'll stop. I said, you don't dare stop. We're almost there. And he stopped right when I was about to pass out. I was so pissed. We never did get that test. I said, what are we going to do now? Cut me open on my hip? That's the other way they do it, but nobody wants to pay for that.
No.
Because I'd have to be to get your hip tapped, you have to be in the hospital for like 2 weeks.
Yep.
Because that's such a bad place.
I had to get a spinal tap when I was little.
I've never done that. They freak me out.
Yeah.
They really do. They were like, you want an epidural? I'm like, no.
Okay, so
No.
when they did my spinal tap for my C-section, they had to do it with a sonogram machine, because where they usually stick you in the back,
Right.
if where my back is herniated.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they had to make sure that they didn't stick the herniated disc, because it would have paralyzed me.
I forgot I was going to do something today, and I just remembered.
What were you going to do?
I was going to do that tape thing like they used to do in the 60s that they're doing again.
Yeah.
I'll do it next week.
I want to do that.
They used to do that all the time in the 60s. Yeah. They only usually did one color. But I like these gradient ones people are doing. I told Damon that whenever we decide to have kids, I'm taking whatever they give me. I can't handle any kinds of pain. Well, honestly, I have cystic ovaries, and I have all kinds of pain in my periods. My periods were worse than having kids. Well, having kids didn't bother me.
The only reason why I had to do it is because I had a C-section.
Well, yeah, when they finally decided to give me a C-section because I wasn't dilating, I was in labor for like 18 hours, and I never dilated. And so I'm like, he's like, I said, so what are we going to do? You have to have a C-section. I said, can hubby be in the room with me? He goes, no, because we're going to have to put you under. Because I was so far into the thing that they couldn't tap me. They couldn't do anything. So I just got put under for them all because of my, my thrombocytopenia. They're like, no, you bleed slower when you're put under.
So when I had the kid, I had the C-section. My sister was in the room with me. And then when they took him out, they had to put me under because they tied my tubes.
Yeah.
And then I lost so much blood, they had to give me blood transfusion.
They had to give back platelets.
Yeah, because I went from 29 pints to 20 pints. They say
I just know that my WC went down from like 75 to 12.
I just know they said I almost died on the table doing my C-section and doing my hysterectomy.
Right.
So, evidently I lose a lot of blood with some use. Like I lose more than you said. So, because it happened with other surgeries also. Even minor surgeries.
Right.
So, I don't know. I'm still here though, so.
I was just going to say, I made it. Cool. Never had a surgery before that.
I've had lots of surgeries, but.
It was a new experience for me. And then I started having surgeries. Then I had gallbladder taken out. And then I had to have teeth taken out. But because I had thrombocytopenia, they have to put me under to stop the bleeding.
Yep.
They can't just go in the office and pull my teeth because there could be something go really wrong. So I have to do it in the operating room.
I think everybody has had their gallbladder removed, or almost everybody. 'Cause
If you're a female,
yeah,
if you're FFF, female, fat, and 40. I wasn't quite 40, but I had the rest of it down.
I was, I had my gallbladder taken out exactly 2 years before I had my son.
Well, I had
So
mine about
I was
a year or
28.
two after I had my daughter.
I was 28.
Ooh, that's early.
My gallbladder shut down. It quit functioning.
Oh, see, mine was overreacting.
And mine was only at 14% functioning. So they
Mine
had
was
to-
spilling over into other stuff.
my sister had gallstones.
Yeah.
So they had to take calls out. She ended up with pancreatitis, almost died.
I had to go to the emergency like 5 times before they decided to take it out. The last time, the 4th time, I looked at my mom because she's, a nurse with a lot of other letters after her name. And I said, what do I do to make it mad that they'll take it out? And she said, eat something spicy and greasy. So I ordered the local pizzeria pizza with everything on it. And I got my gallbladder out a couple days later.
So they did
It thought I was going to die. Now that hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt worse than pregnancy.
They did a test on mine because I have problems with digesting food. So they did tests on all my organs. And they found out my gallbladder wasn't working. So they did surgery like immediately. Like after when they got the results for the test, I was scheduled the next day for surgery. So I don't know. It came out. It came out like maybe a year before my mom passed. Because she was sick when I had the surgery. My dad went with me. Now my kid's quiet. That's even scary.
I noticed mine are kind of quiet too. It's weird.
I rather hear him screaming, so I know he's not getting into nothing.
Well, I can hear my youngest because he's, memorizing lines off the TV. But he's not being loud about it like he usually is. He gets like right here in my ear sometimes. And I'm like, dude, I love you, but this is ridiculous.
Yep.
It's too much for my little ears. Can't stand it. Oh, post-nasal drip. Horror.
I think everybody in the house but me is having issues with allergies.
It's allergies. I know it is.
Yeah. My husband said both of the kids, allergies are acting up.
Right.
But the oldest kid alone to say everything, so it's difficult. I keep looking to see if I see his head pop up. If he wants something, he'll pop his head in. He was all mad at me earlier. He was mad because the way I cooked, and I was like, you could be mad all you want. It's not going to change the fact.
It's not going to change it. This is the way it is, kid. Get over it.
And he was like, well, I'm not going to eat it. I was like, well, I hope he had enough to eat at school. And he got mad and went to his room. I was like, bye.
Yeah, I told a couple weeks ago, I told my youngest, I said, look, we're going to teach you how to make chips and cheese, which is nachos, basically. Cheesy chips,
Yeah.
And hot dogs and popcorn. So if there's something you don't want to eat, you can eat that. But I'm not doing something special for you.
No, I think his dad told him he could eat one of the. We have like folded pizzas, like single like small pizzas you can put in the microwave. I think he ate one of those. But I heard the microwave go off on you. And he was the only one that was healed, so I'm pretty sure that's what he ate.
We have to keep our kitchen locked because my oldest will go on a rampage and he doesn't know when he doesn't need. So I tell him the youngest can use my keys to get in and out of the kitchen whenever he wants.
So I lock it at night because that's when he does it. He does it when everybody's asleep.
Oh, my eldest doesn't have that kind of couth. There's no.
Well, because he's not here during the day, so I don't really have to lock you during the day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And on the weekends, I can pretty much monitor him.
Right.
So, but at night, he will eat everything in the house if you let him. One time he tried to eat uncooked pasta.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like pasta.
How did that go?
I don't think he liked it.
Kids crack me up. They crack my shit up. I can't help it.
And he doesn't like pasta, so I'm like, what are you doing?
I used to eat raw pasta when I was a kid. I thought it was awesome.
But he don't like pasta cooked. He's gonna like it raw.
You can deep fry it. That's how they make the twisty things at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I know.
I love them damn things. I'm never going to do it at my house because I will do it once I figure out how easy it is in my brain, then I'm going to want to do it all the time because I love them damn things. Anything with cinnamon. I'm kind of nutsy about cinnamon.
So, oh my God, cinnamon's my favorite thing.
I love cinnamon. I put it in everything.
Cinnamon, like my coffee is cinnamon vanilla.
Oh yeah, when I didn't have money to buy real coffee, I could only buy the cheap stuff. I always put a tablespoon of cinnamon on top of it before I brew it. My cinnamon coffee.
My coffee cream is cinnamon vanilla.
Mm.
And I
don't usually for that.
My cake cup, so cinnamon something, I don't remember.
Cinnamon something you don't remember?
I don't know.
We put nutmeg and cinnamon, just a little bit of nutmeg and cinnamon in our sugar cookies. I'm
sorry, I saw someone come through the door and I don't know what kid it is. It could be the one that lives here or it could be the one that lives for my dad.
There was a child.
Well, the one that lives with my dad is 21, but I still call her a kid. For a minute, I thought you froze.
You thought what?
It looked like you froze.
No, I was being very still so I could put lips. I get nervous when I do it with a brush.
Oh, yeah.
I'm real lackadaisical when I have a stick. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. But when I do it with a brush, I get all worried.
I don't know who it is, but I know they're in the refrigerator because I can hear it.
Uh-huh.
Because so, I'm in my bathroom with my makeup table. And then it's my bedroom, and then the washroom, and then the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
But I can see the refrigerator light shining on the washroom floor. So I know when someone's in the refrigerator. And I can hear it.
My youngest forgets that I can hear.
Yeah.
His dad has tinnitus and he can't hear half the time. So he'd be like saying stuff under his breath. I'm like, I'm going to give you a chance to take that back.
Oh, I'm the same way. I'm like, what? What did you say? Even though I know what he said. And then my refrigerator will beep. If they leave it standing open for so long,
Drives me crazy.
yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm alive.
I went shopping in your pantry.
Oh, baby.
Do you want me to? I can shut your camera off, I think. Maybe.
I did hear someone in the fridge. It was the oldest kid.
Ah.
She came to get. She goes, I went shopping in your pantry. I'm like, what are you taking? I just went grocery shopping yesterday because I eat everything.
They do, though.
They do. And then, so I was missing groceries today. Right? Like, I was missing the, like, the can of, the spaghetti sauce and some other cans I was missing, right?
Yeah.
And then the watermelon was missing. And, I can't remember what else. So I told my oldest niece to go see if they forgot groceries in the truck. And they did. And then my niece right now, the one that lives here was all, did you give me tips? I go, yes. I go, but where are they? I go, I don't know. They probably still in the truck since none of y'all got out of the groceries.
So it was, I can only do so much, kid.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. It's probably still in the truck.
All right. I don't like this.
I'm trying to see, is it white?
It was pink.
Oh.
I did the ombre technique, but I didn't like the colors. I didn't like the way they did it.
Well, I knew the outside was blue.
Yeah.
I'm blind, you gotta remember that. Here, look, I'll make you big or sexy.
And that's too pale for this.
Yeah,
I can see it, but it's too pale for the camera.
I don't like it. It looks when
Neither
you.
do I. It washes me out. It looks like I don't have a mouth.
Yeah. It reminds me of the concealer lips that everybody did back in the day when they would put concealer and lipstick. I never did that, but I think that was after my time in high school.
Yeah.
I don't think they did that without, because I don't remember that, so that must have been after I left school. I know people did it, but I know when I went in school, it wasn't done. That's a better color.
This is my go-to color for everything.
Yeah.
It's like a...
My go-to color is usually this. It's like a brownish orange color. You see me wear this a lot.
It's a good color on you.
That's
I
the
have to
color
be really careful with stuff with yellow undertones, though.
This is the one that's almost empty. I don't know I don't even know where I got this, so it was sent to me. I know that. It doesn't have a brand on it, so I have no idea where it's from.
I can't find my favorite lip liner. I'm gonna have to get another one. It's NYX. I've had it forever. And it's my favorite one.
The Child Stone, the only lip liner I had, and it was like a brown lip liner.
Yeah.
Cause I wear brown with these colors,
Uh-huh.
but
I think I'm gonna smudge this a bit.
she took it and she told me she lost it at school. Although nobody told you could take my makeup to school. But I'm gonna look up the color because I can see the color to see if I can figure out what brand it is, you know?
I just took all my meds before the show because I didn't take any meds. I filled up my whole week of meds. And I forgot to take any.
Oh, I did not take any meds today. Oh, yesterday. You're gonna be mad. I keep forgetting. I've had a lot to do yesterday and today, so.
Mm-hmm. This one. I really need to get another one of these palettes.
It could be ColourPop. Not quite sure.
What?
That lipstick could be ColourPop.
Oh. Wouldn't surprise me none.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, but I had a lot of ColourPop lipsticks at one point. But it was sent to me, that's how come I don't know. I didn't buy it.
Right.
But it was sent to me and I had other lipsticks that were similar to the color.
Right.
But they weren't as dark as that color.
Yeah. Let's use this. I want to turn up my nose a little bit. This will work really well to do that. Let's use this color. I don't want it as dark as yesterday.
I know having been on ColourPop's website for so long, it looks different. I need to pull the comments back up. My bad.
Need to what?
I need to look at the comments. I need to read all comments. I quit reading them because I started looking for this lipstick. Just to see if I can find it.
Niece. I don't know where my. I buy toothbrushes, just regular old like $1 a brush toothbrushes
Uh-huh.
to do spritzy paint on my face.
Yeah.
And I have no idea where any of them are. If somebody's using from the toothbrushes in my house, I'm very sorry. You have good toothbrushes that you got for Christmas. Maybe they just fell out last time that spilled everywhere. It's quite possible. Woo! Alrighty. Here's my look, everyone. I'll pull myself up.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you. So I'm gonna go change my shirt because it says paint. This says makeup on it, and put on a wig and do at least one video. I don't know if I'm gonna do more than one video. Oh, thank you.
Are you even gonna do a video?
I'm gonna do at least one. I did 7. Maybe I did 8. I did either 7 or 8 yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
But there's a good hour in there.
Yeah.
So, all right, everyone.
All right.
Hopefully, I'll see some of you tonight on Gaming with Vixie. Come in and talk to me, okay?
All
Okay.
right. All right. Bye.
All right. I love you all. Have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.
Thanks for watching, and a big shout out to all our creators.
Hi, baby. Are you okay? What's going on?
Hey, found Sky Jimmy's pants. Show's over.